Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Wagner, and it's Knox in at the 3. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Around the middle part of the year, Clark, how much are these teams looking to the future?
Well, it's hard not to. I mean, it's human nature to kind of look ahead. Coaches and players that are leaders on their respective teams have to keep themselves and their teammates in the moment. And that's part of the coach's responsibility, I think.
Here's Trimble. Pass to Dixon. Powell outside. And there's a pick. Here's Dixon. The rebound by Magician. Now Wagner. Pass to Knox. Now Wagner to the middle. The 3 knocks down the long J. 6 points for him.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Powell. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Dixon. Here's the 3. That shot, no good.
I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer 3 so badly.
Over to the left wing. Magician, pass to Wagner. Three on the clock. Here's Magician. No good off the back of the rim. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. We talked about the game plan he has in place for Ja Morant. Coach was forthcoming, saying it's no secret you need to turn him into a shooter. If he gets a step at the rim, you've already lost that battle. He can drain a few from outside, but we are willing to live with that. Appreciate the honest answer. Back over to you.
Allie, thank you.
Number 12, first personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2, number 15.
And he drops the first. No good on the second free throw. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Knox. Inside. To the inside. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Pass to Magician. Wagner looking it over. Wilson grabs the board. Gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Trimble. To the wing, right side. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Powell outside. A rebound by Magician. Gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Powell with a steal. In transition. Second chance effort. No good that time. Here's Knox. Pass to Magician. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Magician. Wilson passes to Powell. Off the mark there with a 3.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Let's go with a 3. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Up by 5. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And it's Magician in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. To the left wing. Here's Magician. And here's Thomas from the arc. He drops it from range.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Thomas against Young. Here's Magician. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Here's Magician. Down low. Here's Magician, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Timeout. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Both teams making substitutions here, and you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
Here's Trimble, defended by Wagner. Outside, Brown. Pass to Magician. Here's Trimble. Out to Powell. Just 4 to shoot. Fires it. The rebound by Magician.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Let's see some of the numbers here for him. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Trimble. They set the pick. Fires top of the key, and he gets the jumper to drop. And here's Thomas. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you. Ja Morant able to fly with the best, but he said, sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that, so I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. Guys, back over to you.
He can still get up. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So both teams changing it up here. And since we have a second here, let's see which teams have dominated the offensive glass and second chance opportunities this season.
One of the top second chance point clubs in the association. They really hit the offensive glass.
Gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Wagner outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
It's Brown on the wing, coming off a 12-point game. Tries the spin move. Over to the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Dixon. Pass to Wilson. Now here's Wagner. He picked up 10 in his last game. Stripped away. Takes it inside. The three is up. Sends it home from three-point land.
3 points.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
1:24 left to play in the first half. Pass to Trimble. Clock at 6. Here's Magician. Shot from the top of the key. The rebound by Magician.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Brown with the block. Pass to Magician. They still need this. And a a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And the first one at the line is good. So both teams making some changes here. And both free throws good for Brown.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Wagner outside. Pass to Magician. 24 seconds left in the second. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. To the wing on the left. Here's Wilson. Can't hit that one. And we finished off one half of play. They lead by 13. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far.
They're not playing with urgency, especially on the glass. Shots go up and they're just waiting. Go after the rebound.
Yeah, got to get those elbows up at least 2 inches. The refs can't see everything.
And time now to swing it around as we take a look at the upcoming schedule.
They've had the better season, but this game feels close.
More than a few analysts have predicted an upset here. I'm going the other way. I think they take care of business. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. They've got Powell, and it's Trimble in at the shooting guard position. So that's who Charles Lee starts in the second half.
Tell you what, I don't care what he lacks in height. You got to box this guy out. He's got a nose for the ball, and he's fearless and relentless pounding the glass.
Wagner outside. This one for 3. Nails it from 3. He's got 12.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Now here's Powell to the paint. Puts it up. The shot by Magician, no good. Shooting 27% in today's game, not good. Pass to Dixon. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And it's worth looking at the league's top scorers for the past month. These guys have been on a tear. shooting about 56% in this one. So Tuomas Iselos decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Pass to Knox. Here's Magician. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Back to Wagner. Here's Knox. Powell covers. Beyond the arc. Unable to get that one.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Wilson. Throws it up high. Here's Knox. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Knox has got his second basket of the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Defense on our 2K leaderboard. Looking at the best when it comes to points per game allowed over the previous month.
And over the last month, both teams have been playing excellent defense, really working hard to prevent other teams from scoring a lot on them.
Here's Dixon to the right side. Powell outside. And there it is for him.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. From deep three-point land. And he can't get that one.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. Maybe a step out of his range.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The new collective bargaining agreement is pushing parity. Commissioner Adam Silver said teams are realizing that there are real teeth in those second apron provisions. The goal was to put all 30 teams in a better position to compete. I think we're on our way to doing just that. Back to you, Ryan.
Leveling the playing field. Thanks for the update, Allie. Here's Knox. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Wagner, left side. Misses off the right iron. Shooting just around 26% for the game. Another miss by Powell.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Looking to get back on track. And the layup is good. Powell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Pass to Knox. Inside. It's picked off. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. They get the rebound. Powell against Wagner. 6 to shoot.
The ball goes to the away team.
Both teams will make substitutions. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Magician from outside the arc. Can't get it to drop. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Leading by 14. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Wagner, and it's Magician in at the small forward position. Here's Magician. Pass to Thomas. Here's Magician. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
First one falls. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Shooting only 27% for today's game.
Away team foul. Number 24. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Brown. Pass to Dixon. Here's Magician. Here's Trimble from deep. The shot that time not on target. Here's Magician. Wagner outside. 13 feet out. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Free throw good. Wagner. both free throws good for Wagner. So it's the home team now. 17-point game. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. And it's good. 2 points.
When you get looks from there, you're doing a lot right.
And timeout is called by Tuomas Isalo. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. The visitors with the ball. Pass to Thomas. Here's Magician. Back to Thomas. Drives to the hoop. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Third personal foul, third team foul.
Knocks down the first one. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
And both free throws good for Thomas.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Here's Trimble. Pass to Brown. Here's Trimble. Back to Brown. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Substitution on the court.
Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Powell outside. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That misses. Shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Here's Knox. Powell covers. And there's the drive. It's stolen. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Wilson. Powell surveying the D. Throws it up. Oh, he missed the jumper.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Magician. Wagner outside. Buries it from outside.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. Chance to check out our player of the game.
And he's really had a tremendous night from the field. He's shooting at a clip over 50%. I'll tell you what, that's the kind of efficiency that makes a coach rest well at night.
You know, his standout performance made all the difference coming off a tough loss in their last game. He was on a mission to make sure they didn't lose 2 in a row. They trail by 18. There's the block. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Into the lineup for your home team. Number 12. Number 12.
Who's watching him?
A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Magician. And Clark, the Defensive Player of the Year award tends to go to shot blockers, insinuating that bigs really have a greater impact on that end of the floor.
Well, you know, the counting stats favor big guys. I mean, when you think about block shots and defensive rebounds, clearly big guys would tend to corral numbers in those areas. But still being on that back line means they're involved in a lot of plays, and they've got to do more than just block shots and rebounds. So to answer the question, generally, I'd say yes.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Shooting 52% from the floor so far. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Magician. Up top, Brown. Here's the teardrop. 5 to shoot. And they recover it. Young! It's good from beyond the arc. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Thomas outside. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. So long, everyone.